Thank you guys. Incredible. Good morning, gorgeous people. Yes, welcome back here to the banks of the River Severn here in Worcester, where in this video I'll be going through two things: the choice between Manchester or Boston Marathon. Yes, I do have a choice, I know. And also I'll be taking you along what will hopefully be my second parkrun end-to-end, being able to run the whole thing. You might have seen me run it the other week at Phillips Park in Manchester. Well, today I'll be Worcester Pitchcroft parkrun. So let's get to it. Yes guys, it's so exciting, and thank you all so much for the amazing, wonderful comments regarding my Worcester City runs, which the start was literally just over there. And yeah, it was pretty amazing run, and I'm so grateful for all the wonderful comments that you all made. Apologies, I had to stop filming then because there's a bit of a incident going on over on that side of the river. Yes, we've been having high drama here in Worcester the past week. Earlier in the week there was a unexploded device found in the river, so they'd closed off this section of the river as well. So yeah, I won't say anything more about the incident that's going on there, but back to, I know you want to know, Manchester or Boston. Whilst I'm recovering from the Achilles injuries, both of them, yes, they're progressing, so I've set my goals to next year in terms of what races I'm aiming for. And for me, being a marathon runner, spring marathon, which one am I going to do? Now, London Marathon almost doesn't even come to the equation yet, because they've not even allowed us good for age entries to even enter yet. So really, I think that may be a non-starter. So really it was a choice between Manchester or Boston. They're around, I think they're around the same weekend, or within a week of each other. And some people may be saying, well, how is even the choice there? How is this even a question? I think Stephen Ganosa, serious runner, left me that question on the social media saying, how is it even a question? And a lot of you may be asking that because you'll see Boston Marathon as a marathon major, one of the 6, amazing race. Yes, I've already ran it, and that has an influence on my decision. Yeah. Now, you may have found out that over 33,000 people have entered for Boston Marathon, the most that has ever entered. And if they're going to do cut-offs, it'll be the most cut-off they've ever had, unless they allow all 33,000 entries in, because for the previous 2 years, all entries were allowed in. Yeah, which was, again, first time in history they allowed that, because basically they didn't have enough entries come in. So the marketing machine kicked in last year, and for this year's event you would have seen all Uncle Tom Cobley and all going to Boston and promoting it, which was amazing. Yeah, it is a great race, I do love it. Manchester, for me, logistically much easier to do. I've ran it twice before, I've supported there twice before, so this will be my 5th time. 3rd race that I could be doing there, 3rd time a charm. That has an influence, but the biggest reason for me is, well, there's a whole host of factors. Flying all the way out to Boston, carbon footprint and all that type of stuff, if you're into that type of thing, and also the cost. I mean, the cost to do these majors, you're looking at upwards of £2,000. Yeah, it might be even more now, I don't know how much more, but it is a loss. It is a lot. Hey young man, come on camera, come and say hello.
Hey Donaldo, how's it going?
How you doing, young man? Good to see you.
Congratulations on
looking well. You can speak to the camera.
I'm doing well. How you doing, Donaldo?
Yeah. No, I'm good. Let me just pause the camera. Always great bumping into people that you know. But yeah, losing my line of thought. But going back to Manchester, Boston, I was talking about the carbon footprint. I was talking about the cost. It is, you know, a lot of money. And to be quite frank, I'm a bit of a tightwad, yeah? Even though my name's not Frank, it's Donato. So I like to save my money, discount done. You know, I don't even like paying full retail price for running shoes. So for me, the decision was straightforward. Accommodation, logistics, everything, costs is so much easier for Manchester. So I've entered Manchester Marathon for next year. Yes, indeedy! Woo! Now some of you will be asking, how did you have the choice of doing Boston? Well, my qualifying time that I had at Manchester last year, 3 hours and 2 minutes, is about 45 minutes inside the qualifying time. So even if they did have a cut-off, I'd be way inside the cut-off. So hence having the choice. But for me, Manchester it is. So let's get ready. If you have entered for Manchester Marathon, let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you. Onwards to the parkrun. As I'm approaching the parkrun, little addendum for those of you observant amongst you. Did you notice? Yep, this is a hat I bought in Boston when I ran Boston Marathon. It was on discount in the Nike store, and Nike aren't the sponsors. Adidas are the sponsors. So this is my souvenir from that last Boston. Yes, discount on all the way.
I will give you a first timers briefing. Thank you.
Here's the man himself, number 100 today. Many congratulations. How do you feel?
Not too bad, yeah, really good, yeah, excited.
Yeah.
Get that black t-shirt at last.
Hooray! And then celebrate down McDonald's with a double coffee.
Too right, definitely, definitely. Full breakfast.
Excellent. And you'll be running along and cheering him on.
I will do, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well done on the 10k last
Thank
week.
you very
both of
much.
You. Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thanks,
Catch you soon.
Take care.
Right, I've been a bit late getting ready, chatting to lots of people, forgetting the time. You know the usual. Anyway, let's get in the thick of it.
Finally, we can welcome all our visitors from Cornwall, Walsall and Oxford.
Here we go, go, go! Worcester Pitchcroft Parkrun. Remember kids, take it easy. Right, getting into the pace now, nice and easy, nothing too hazardous here, and I'm running with a lovely dog here. No, it's not my dog, but very well behaved, like all dogs are, and yeah, nice and good so far.
Brilliant, well done. Great.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Marshall.
Fantastic.
Mr. Enthusiasm coming up.
Well done. You are amazing. Keep it going now. Absolutely
Thank you, guys.
incredible stuff. Thank you. What a wonderful.
You see what I mean? Probably the most enthusiastic volunteer for parkrun in the world. Everything seems to be settling in. I've just done a little over 2 kilometers, so I'm going to start, dare I say, pushing it a little bit, and let's see how the calves tendons deal with this. So I've just been going a little over 1k at a more progressive speed, and do you know what? Everything feels okay at the moment. I don't want to be tempting fate, because if you've seen me other videos about Achilles tendinopathy, the acid test is hours after the run and the following morning, how your feet and ankles feel when you get up in the morning. So whilst I feel good at the moment and it's a great feeling, I always reserve my final judgment till 24-48 hours. So well, what a small world this is. I'm running along with this lovely lady, and I didn't film her during the 10k, which is very remiss of me, because she was dressed like Robin Hood style. Yeah?
Yes, I was.
Feeling good?
Feeling good, you?
Yeah, excellent.
Good.
Yes, anyway, enjoy the rest of the parkrun.
You too.
Bye bye. I was just having a nice chat with these guys here, but sometimes it's tempting to go a bit too quick when you feel a bit excited and enthused, so holding the pace. It was so tempting when you're doing the progressive run to go even faster. So I think these guys want to come on camera. Here we go. How you doing, mate?
You're on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yes, you're on. Well,
Yeah,
you're not live on YouTube, but you will be later next week.
How's the airline looking? Terrible.
Feeling good? Yeah.
What's the YouTube channel?
Chatty Adventures.
I'll have a look. I'll follow a few YouTubers.
Get to there. Get to
I'll
it.
have a look.
Which ones do you follow?
Ben is running.
Okay.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
The Welsh guy.
Yeah. Matt
remember his
Rees. Matt Rees. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just follow some like track star, those sort of people.
All right. Yeah.
You know, the main
The
ones.
professionals. Yeah.
Yeah, the big boys.
Not old men like me.
No, not them ones.
And here we are, the home leg. Can I get under 26 minutes? This is it. Can I get under 26 minutes? One last push. Whew. It's funny how this last bit feels oh so tough. And yes. Ooh. And here we are, finish line. Thank you, guys. Whew. Thank you. Yes. 25:45. Oof. Yes. There you go. Great progress from injury. Feeling really happy with that. Thank you, Marshall. How you doing? Yes, and great chatting to so many lovely people. It always helps. Oh, your man, how you doing today? Not on barcode today?
No, I'm not on barcode. No.
All right. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Now there's a ring to this number, P121. Yes, 121. Yes, I used to work in an office where the address was 121. Good man, how'd you feel?
Oh, hard after that. I had a cold, so it weighed me down a bit, slowed me off, but it was worth it. 100 done. Join the 100 club now.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Excellent.
So
Cheers.
remember, kids, if you're not feeling well, always check whether you can run or not. But this man obviously knows what he's doing, so follow that. Well done. So yes, that felt really good, and I'm so happy to have finished that. And there's a lady over here who looks familiar. I think I'm going to video bomb her now. It's Rachel. How you doing?
Yeah, I've been hiding. Yeah, I'm
You've
alright.
been hiding.
Guess what my time was today? What
It
am I
would be-
after?
Was it sub 19 or
Oh
sub
no,
20?
I've not even
Sub
got
20?
sub 20. 2001.
Oof! Wow.
But it's the first time I've
Feeling
run it.
good?
I like the course.
Yeah. So you're going to be back next week for that sub 20.
I'm on holiday next week, but I will come back again. So,
Well done.
Thank you very much.
How cool was that, bumping into Rachel? Yes. Rachel Davis, you might know her from YouTube. Yes, brilliant runner, and has been doing some amazing PBs, and today ran an exact PB time by the seconds, 20 minutes 01. You know, Rachel, you will go sub 20 very soon. So that's it for me. I've really enjoyed sharing it with you. Everything feels good, fine, but when I have a good chat with lots of people, you can only naturally feel good and happy and shining and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to quickly head off because I've got a train to catch. Long story short, well, I won't even share it on here because it's not running related, but anyway, let's crack on. So I enjoyed that. Let's keep the updates going, and don't forget, guys, thumbs up, subscribe and hit that alarm bell, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ah yes, I know a lot of you like the addendums to this video, so here I am on the Saturday afternoon now. I thought I'd add a little addendum as it's a beautiful sunshiny day. I've come into the shade here to get away from a bright sunshine. Hopefully this comes out okay on video. Never too sure of the lighting, how it works on the GoPro, because I can't see the image. This is an old vintage one I'm using here, so it doesn't have a screen at the front. Sure what it looks like. Anyway, enough about the tech blurb. Apparently today is the first day of autumn. Who knew? But anyway, it was more about Boston Marathon. Whilst I've been out and about, I popped back into Birmingham, trying to sort something out with my mobile phone. On the way back, I'm checking on the socials, and Boston Marathon have given an update with their 33,000 entries, where they'll be notifying everyone early October. And obviously this has caused a bit of an outrage, as it would, because I do recall when I entered in 2017 for the entry into 2018 race, they had different waved entries, so depending on your speed within the qualifying time, they would open up entries of those who were, say, 20 minutes, 30 minutes quicker to go in, and then when those slots filled up, if there's any spaces left, they would open up the next 10 minutes and so on. And that's how it worked. And for me, would you believe, I was notified within 4 hours. That's right, 4 hours of my entry, my time was verified and I had entry to Boston. So the same day I entered, I was notified. This time it seems to be completely different. I don't know what's going on in Boston Athletics Association or whoever organises it, but something has certainly changed. I know some people commented about the NB entries or non-binary entries, whether that's affected it, whether they need to work out how many spaces to allocate for that. I do think there's something going on, because certainly there's something going on with London Marathon as well, but they never really spilled the whole beans, do they? So I'd like to know from you, what do you think? Leave in the comments below, what do you think is going on with these organisations? Why? I appreciate things have changed since lockdowns and whatever, but doesn't seem there's something not quite right somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know, you know, facts, what your opinions might be, any figures as well. So it would be interesting to see how many out of the 33,000, because I think it's 24,000 entries timed are allowed in. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. They do allow charity entries. I think 30,000 is the maximum of runners in total, so there's about 5,000 or 6,000 charity places that they allocate, or I don't know what they're all called, charity places, sponsors places, places where you don't have to qualify to get in, but there's paid entries to get in. And also I think there's stuff going on with yeah, there just seems to be a lot going on. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. I'm going to continue enjoy the sunshine here in Worcester, in Riverside Park, and yeah, hopefully my feet will be okay, tendons, for tomorrow's run. And I'll be doing a long run, well, long for me since injury, so that'll be a little over an hour. We'll see how we get on, 75 minutes maybe, even 90, seeing how the tendons feel. Bye, that's it for now. I'm done. Yes, beautiful, eh?